Have you ever opened a lipstick and couldn't remember, when did you buy this? Or have you ever opened a lipstick and you smelled it and it didn't smell good? That's because you need to throw that bad boy away. Hey friends, I'm Darlene and welcome back to Beauty is What I Do 2.0. And on my channel, we talk about midlife, where we blend beauty and a little midlife magic. And we talk about a little bit of fashion and we talk about some entrepreneurship. And today we are going to talk about the fact that I believe I am a makeup hoarder. Yes, I had to ask myself, if you weren't a makeup artist, would you still be a makeup hoarder? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes, because I have always liked makeup. I was the little girl who was 8 years old, who was showing all her friends how to wear blue eyeliner. I loved it from the very beginning. I had family members who were in the beauty business growing up. They worked for Fashion Fair. They worked for Luster's hair products. They just had all the stuff and I loved it from day one. How about my mom? She was amazing. She would fix her face and do her hair. It was years before I even realized my mother wore a wig. She blended that front hair into that wig so good. I was shocked. One day I came home and I didn't see the wig. I said, what had happened, mama? So girl, yes, I am a makeup hoarder, but today I am cleaning because we're in that season. We're in that spring cleaning season. We're decluttering and I want to show you and take you along. And there's some things I know it's going to be hurtful, but I have just got to do it. I've got to throw it away because when I show you what I use every day, my little bit that I use every day, why am I holding on to all of this makeup? Please tell me why. So anyway, let's get this video started. Okay, so for context, let me bring you into my little corner of my beauty world. This is my corner, my setup every morning. These are the things that I use, and I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer. So when I've done my videos in the past, y'all, I was not lying. These are the things that I use, and I actually love my little samples. So you'll see some samples up in here, but every morning I use my Kiehl's every morning. And then I use my Clinique All About Clean facial foaming wash. I use that every morning. And then I follow up with several things. I then do my Peter Thomas Roth, my vitamin C serum, and then I use a little bit, sometimes I'll use a little bit of The Ordinary. And y'all, please excuse my nails. I'm trying to save money and do my nails myself, but I'm not doing a really good job, so I may have to revisit that. But then I also use Biossance. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I use my Biossance. I use my Biossance rose oil. I use that every morning. And then I've got some other things that I just go back and forth with. And then of course I use my Black Girl sunscreen. I use that. Every now and then I may put on a little new skin. This gives my face a nice little glow, a little instant glow. It has some self-tanner in it. Yep, I use that. Oh, and then it's recently incorporated Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum. So I do a little bit of that. So these are the things that I use every morning. These are my foundations I rotate with every day. I use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And then that's a little heavier. Then I use also the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. You see number 355. And then I may throw in a little bit of, wow, I didn't realize I was a Maybelline girl. If I want a little bit more coverage, I'll throw in the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. I will mix the two. Right now I'm in a season of mixing until it really gets warm outside. So I do that. So, and then of course I always finish off everything with my Morphe spray. I always do 2 sprays that. And then I use my one size, my travel, and that's what I use. So that's what's on my counter. At night, I'm using that right there. I'm using that organic castor oil. and I'm mixing it in with a few other skincare products. And so this is my halfway organized makeup drawer. This is part 2 of my makeup world every day. So my moisturizer that I use is, I've talked about it all the time, is L'Oreal Midnight Cream. I use that day and night because I am a dry girl. And then I rotate with eye creams. I rotate with my Clinique. All About Eyes. And then I also rotate with my Giorgio Armani Creminera eye cream. Y'all, I don't play with the eye cream. And so that's what I do as far as the skincare for nighttime. And then the other things I have in here that I use on an everyday basis. I also have this. You guys know I love Born This Way concealer. And then I have another concealer that I use. This one is called the Ethereal Light, Born This Way Ethereal Light. So that one, so I go in between those two. And then I have several primers that I use. I use the Laura Mercier Radiance Hydrating Primer. And then I use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I use that one too. Then I also rotate between, someone gave me this Mary Kay primer with an SPF 15 in it. That is, the SPF drew me to that. And then I have a little sample of a Smashbox that I'm like, you know what, let me just use it. Let me just try it and see. So those are the primers that I use and concealers that I use. Now, what else do I have in this drawer that I use every day? Then I have my contour stick that I use when I want to contour, and that's by Black Opal. So I have that. And then of course I have my tools. I have my beauty blender that I use. I have my sponge. I have this little triangle thing that I often use for whatever, hair, little bits on the face. Yep, I keep it because I'm not sure what I'm going to need it for. Though I have many more, I still keep it in my drawer. So then I keep also, I've talked about this, Fluid Sheer. This is a liquid blush that I love. So this is something else that I use every day. I keep my everyday go-to Pro Concealer by LA Girl. You guys have seen me talk about this Maybelline Super Slick that I love. And then I keep a little travel size of Laura Mercier loose powder for wherever I feel like I need some loose powder. So that's that side. I do keep these, and every now and then I may use these, but most of the time I just use my Kiehl's oil cleanser, but every now and then I may use these. And then of course, Vaseline. Oops, even though the label's off, Vaseline is always a staple and something for body. So that's this side. Now on this side of my drawer, my other part of my makeup routine go-to. So I've got my sugar face polish that I love. Y'all need, I'm almost out, but if y'all need a new face scrub, oh my God, I've talked about this sugar face polish. It's amazing. And then I have my Peter Thomas Roth Hyaluronic Cloud eye patches that just takes away every fine line and wrinkle and puffs me out really nice or firms me up. I love it. So then this is my makeup bag, right? This is the things that I love. You guys know I'm loving my Juvia's Place, right? That's what I use. And then I have all of these, the Sephora powder that I love, the dark one. I actually have 3 of them. Then I have this one that I use, which is called Medium. And then I have, when I really want a lighter look, then I have this one. Actually, the lighter look is the medium. This one is called Tan. That's another one I have. And then I refuse to throw this away until it's completely all done. My Bobbi Brown bronzer. So that's that. And then when I want to do a little cream contour, I have like this is something I used to use long ago, and I still love it, but it's just another cream contour by AJ Crimson. He was a Black makeup artist. And then I have this Inglot blush that I love to throw on every now and then. And then when I want something a little bit deeper, I use this MAC blush here, which is called Brazen. Yep, Brazen. And then this is just a sample that I used to have when I used to work in, when I used to work in cosmetics. This was by NARS, I believe. No, this is actually Inglot, and this is called, Jesus, I don't know, but it's gorgeous. So this is just another blush that I like to keep in this bag. So that's that. Now in this bag is my everyday kind of around the house lip bag. I have my NYX. Y'all know I love my NYX. I have another NYX butter gloss. I have, let's see if I got one more in there. I have this NYX. Yep, that one is almost done. So that's another one that I have. Then I have one lipstick. This is a friend of mine who used to sell lip colors, a pretty soft pink that I like to throw on every now and then. Then I have a nude lip color. I don't know where it came from. Yes, but I love it. I use that one. And then I have this one by Wet n Wild. One of my favorites from CVS. This one is called Rose Gold. And then I have this by MAC Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color. And the color of this one, what is this? This is called Over the Taupe. That's that. And then I'm not throwing it away until it's gone. Trendsetter Lip Liner by Morphe. Love that. And of course, I've got to keep a pencil sharpener for whenever I need to sharpen any pencil. So this is what I keep in my lip color bag for basically around the house, or I have unexpected company, or I need to run to Walgreens. Just that quick little trip. That's what I have. So now let's move on. Of course, I got to keep a pair of glasses because sometimes your girl, you know what, you can't be reading all these small print in the directions on how to apply it day and night. So I keep me a pair of readers in this makeup drawer. And then makeup palettes. So this is by Makeup Geek. I love this. Yep, just nice warm gold tones. I got to keep that. I cannot throw that away. And then another powder bronzer. This True Complexion medium dark I love. So as you can see, I use the dark one all the time. That's my everyday. And then this palette here, Warrior 2, absolutely love. Cannot throw that away, even though it looks like I don't use it. I do use it, y'all. I do use it. I love it. And then this for sure. It's a shame they don't make this anymore, but I love, this was my favorite. But I do, as you can see, I dip in this sometimes, use that. That's good for a highlighter. So that's every day. And then I love this palette. I don't think they make this one anymore, but Nomad by Juvia. Look how gorgeous. Y'all know my favorite color is yellow. So I love this palette. Even though it looks like I don't use it, I'm not throwing it away. And then I also keep on hand, I don't know why. I got this from a beauty supply house. It's by Kiss. I just like the colors. Every now and then I just feel like, you know what? I want something real cool that's plummy purpley, or something brighter pink, or this is great as a highlight. So that is my drawer. That is what I keep on a daily basis as far as what I wear for makeup. And I'm not throwing it away. So now I know you're wondering, okay, well, how do you put your makeup on? So this, oh my God, is where I keep my additional tools. I started not to show you, but I'm like, you know what, Darlene, you're bringing them into your world. So this is what you have. So I try to say the way I organize myself is kind of the way I kind of organize when I'm doing makeup for someone. So of course, this is my cup with all my brushes. Don't need to go through that. But I have an additional cup. I have an additional cup for more concealers. Even though I have that one concealer down there, I was like, you know what? I still like these colors too because my skin tone changes. So this is a cup full of concealers. I've got some, this shouldn't be in there. So anyway, so concealer and a little glue. And then actually what else should be in here are my tools. So I keep scissors. I keep these little things, which is great when I just need to like touch up my brows. That should be in there. And yeah, so now this here, all of my brow pencils. So I have my two favorite. You guys know that I love the Precisely precisely my brow. I go back and forth between the 3.5 and the 4.5. And then I have this one that I also love by Milani. That's another brow pencil that I love. And then I have some, you know, another brow gel by Sephora that I keep here. And then my mascaras that I rotate between, which is Urban Decay Perversion. This by Tower 28. It's a nice brown. And then my new love is this Magic Extension by MAC. That's what I have on today. And then here I just have just a bunch of eyeliners and eye pencils. Let me put this tool over here. A lash curler. And yeah, that's what I got in here, y'all. So I try to keep it organized like that. And that truly, I mean, truly is my everyday. And here lies the problem. Underneath with that stuff, a kit of more makeup that every now and then I may pull this out, y'all. And when I open this up, bam, help me, Jesus. Oh my God. So you know what? I'm not even gonna go through all this because it don't make no sense. We're gonna purge all this in one area. So here lies one problem. Let me show where the other problems are. But let's see what this is. Child, look, some other kind of makeup. This is when I used to sell Arbonne. Anybody out there used to sell Arbonne? How about this gotta go bye-bye? We're gonna deal with that later. This is when I used to work for Laura Mercier. This is a Laura Mercier makeup kit. Oh, just a few little things in here. We can work with that. What else? Let me put that to the side. Another little makeup kit. My God. Let's see what's in here. Oh no, we good. I got so much stuff around here that I don't even know what I have. So this is my little travel case. So we won't deal with that. We're just gonna deal with that little orange thing. On to more problems. Okay, so here lies the other problem. This is what I recovered from the closet, a big old makeup board when I used to work at Laura Mercier, and then 2 bags of makeup. I think we're finally winding down. Let's move on. Okay, so here's my desk. This is where I do most of my videoing this is where I do most of my videos for YouTube from. But I cannot believe I'm about to show you this, but I'm about to show you this. I have more makeup at my desk. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the real problem. So since I found this empty makeup case in my closet, I'm going to use it to purge. So now that you've seen all of my makeup, and I feel like I never thought hoarder would be associated with Darlene, but I think it's true. So you know what? I'm gonna use this empty case that I found in my closet to purge, to put everything into. Hopefully it's big enough to fit everything. And we're gonna start with this little bad boy. This was the one that was underneath my sink in my bathroom. This probably out of everything is gonna be this and what's in my drawers is gonna be the hardest thing that I'm gonna, like I can't eat. Maybe I should say, I'm gonna save that for last because I already feel emotional about that. I'm gonna save that. Hold on. Let's go with this. I can deal with this. Like I said, I used to sell Arbonne. These are just some shadows, some blushes, and it's no. They're pretty, but no. So as a matter of fact, put in the chat. I would guess that I could probably give some of these, but they're used. So I don't know. I need to find out where I can. They may have to just go in the garbage, but I want to figure out where I could possibly give it to, who I can give it to, or I don't know, y'all. But so here, oh my gosh. Oh my God. This is hard. This is almost harder than cleaning out my closet because, so this is just some loose shimmer powder. I can let that go. This is an old Laura Mercier highlighter. It's called Ballet Pink. I can give that. I don't think I'll ever. Here is another shadow by Bobbi Brown. Yes, I could give that away. This is another translucent Laura Mercier travel. Should I combine this with my other travel one in the bathroom? What y'all think? Let me put that down. Oh, this is a foundation by Giorgio Armani. Let me hold off on that. This is a corrector by Armani. No, don't need that. This is, no, powder from Arbonne. No, that's a no. A corrector, Bobbi Brown. No. And when I mean corrector, that means you have hyperpigmentation, darker circles underneath the eyes. I'm gonna let this go. And lash curlers, I've got 2, and that's a no. This little travel mirror, am I gonna ever need this travel mirror? Let me see, girl. You can always use that. That we're gonna keep. And look how cute. Laura Mercier eyeshadow palette. Y'all, this is over. I've been gone from Laura Mercier since, oh my God, 2012? Maybe that's how long I've been gone. That was a good palette. That's good. So I'm gonna say no to that. So this is clean and I'm feeling okay. Now, let's move on. So first bag of makeup. Oh Lord, what is this? Bobbi Brown. Oh my God. Y'all, this used to be the pressed powder back in the day. Golden orange. But no. What else? Ooh, some more flat eyeliners from Laura Mercier. That's a no. Oh my God, look at these glosses. The fact that I have them in a plastic bag. Chanel, all Laura Mercier. Oh my gosh. Let me even see. Child, no. And this Chanel, I know, I used to love this color. Oh my God, but it is so darn sticky. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that pink is. But these are, okay, so I'm feeling accomplished right now. I'm feeling real accomplished. Goodbye. Who is this? This is Armani. Ooh, what is this? This is Luminous Silk Compact Dual Use Powder Compact. Let me just double check. That's a no. That's a no. What else? Laura Mercier lipstick. Look at that, y'all. Barely used. Plum wine. That used to be the color. Let me see. I don't smell nothing, y'all. Let me just sit that right there. Lip tar. Oh my God, I remember these. Y'all remember these? That's a no. Makeup Forever Professional Paris Invisible Ultra HD. Let me just set that to the side. Oh, Giorgio Armani. This was a loose powder that had shimmer. Oh, Jesus. I just made a mess. Lord. Ooh. Now, but look, I see why I kept this. Why is it not in my... You know what? Oh, Jesus. Let me pull out the Lysol. Oh, God. That might be why it was in this bag, because it just makes a whole mess. Oh, a whole mess. But you know what? Even though it make a mess, I'm going to set it to the side. Okay, we're going to set it to the side. Just hold on. I'm going to come back to it. Here is, oh, now this is a Laura Mercier one that had sparkles to it. Now this one was, no, actually this was, which one is this by, y'all? I done got it mixed up. This is Armani. This is the Laura Mercier. This one has sparkle. Now y'all know we girls, we love some sparkle. Ooh, gorgeous for brides. I understand why I probably had this in the bag, because one false move and this shimmer, do y'all see how it's just going? No. For that reason, bye-bye. Now I gotta clean up again. But that Armani one, I gotta give some thought to that one. What else is in this bag? Bobbi Brown, bronzer, medium number 2. No. No. Ooh, a lot of Laura Mercier, y'all. I know I'm giving all these creamy products. Laura Mercier concealer, number 1, number 2, no. Let's see. X loose eyeshadow. Oh, it's an eyeshadow base. What? Oh, wait, y'all. We're gonna keep, dang, I can't keep it. Man, it's still nice and creamy, but the smell, put that on somebody's face, they're gonna be like, what the? Anyway, oh, another Laura Mercier travel. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see this one. You know what? I'm gonna just hold on to that one because it's nice and clean. Let's see. Laura Mercier, another matte bronze, a press. Is this? It's a press powder but it looks like a bronze. I'm gonna hold on to that because it still look good. Okay, I got tons of lipsticks here. Laura Mercier, Rose, gotta go. Giorgio Armani, oh my God, I used to love this color, number 106, but it's a no, girl, it barely wanna come on. It barely wanna come on the skin. No, let's see, Bobbi Brown Pale Coral. This is what I used, y'all, for my wedding day. Oh, let's see, hold on. Sorry about my big Band-Aid. Dang, you know what? The smell is bad, but you know what? It's good memories. It's my wedding day. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Then, let's see. This lip tar is a no. Let's see, who is this? No, this is Bobbi Brown. No, Oh, I got some lipstick on my face. That's good. No. That's gone. This is the Arbonne. You know what? I don't even have to look at these. I know all of these are no. It's too old. It's too old. What is this matte? What color is this? Matte Chili B47. Shut your mouth. And last one is Dune Bronze, a bronzer by Laura Mercier. No, we're empty. So these little maybe things, I'm putting it back in the bag. All right, we'll revisit that. Now bag number 2. Oh Lord, no, not these. This is when I was considering creating my own makeup line. So I had a company send me some samples and y'all help me. So this was an eyeshadow palette. These are barely touched. Look how pretty that is. Let me you know what? I think I'm gonna have 2 bags. Ooh, look how, now this is a good palette. Shut up. This is going in that palette, that bag. This right here is, look, I tested all of them. Cream lip colors that you could also use as blush. I know I got a friend that probably want that. And then, y'all, look at all, really? Hold on. You know what? I'm not gonna take y'all through this because these are still good. And I don't care what y'all say. Don't judge me. Don't look at these colors. Come on. I'm more of a liquid lipstick girl anyway, so I'm gonna these are good. Ooh, this is actually, I'm not hearing God with this. I'm not hearing him say, throw these away. No, this one, barely touch and no smell. This gonna be the bag that could be for a friend. I can't say a giveaway because they've been touched too much. They haven't been used. They've been touched with my finger. So we're gonna put that bag there. Now we're gonna get into, Lord, Father, in the name of Jesus, give me wisdom, God, with this. This is the bag that was underneath my sink. Let me start over here on the small side. All of these look, wow. I'm not giving this up. This is NARS. This is a black lip liner. And if y'all know me, I like black lips. So no, I'm keeping that. This I'm gonna give away. This is gonna go in the pile. This is a lip balm, yes. This Sephora, yes. Lip color. Oh, what is this? Ooh, this is a pale matte, no. Oh, thank you, Lord. He's just moving right now. Mascara, we're gonna throw that away. This Christian Dior little sample. You know what? This, yeah, I'm gonna work with, let me see, I'm gonna work with that. That could be something a friend could like. This can be here. All of these lip liners that are barely holding on, that's a no. Sample, let's see, what is this? That's a no. This is actually garbage. Throw away. All these are throwaways anyway. Throw away. Cream, concealer, Laura Mercier. No. Bobbi Brown. That's kind of the blush that I'm all into now anyway with Juvia's Place. It's a cream blush. This is by Bobbi Brown called Calypso Coral. Oh, look at that pretty pink blush. Right? We like pink. Heaven Aquan. Look at that. Now I'm gonna give that to someone because that has not been touched. That's gonna go in this bag. And this MAC highlighter, I'm gonna keep that. Now, This is created by a black makeup line called Inglow. I'm not even sure if she still makes makeup, but I would spray this on someone's face at the end of the makeup and it just gives this shimmer glow. Yes, we're keeping it. Banana, benign, that's a yes. We're keeping. Now, y'all know I used to work for Giorgio Armani. No, I'm sorry. I used to work for Versace. When I tell you these cases, people just bought it because of the case. But that's gotta go. This one, I obviously loved it. You know what? Let me see. Let me see this one right here. They're gonna go. My Fluid Sheer by Giorgio Armani, that's a keep. That is a keeper. And here's another one that's also a keeper. This is some loose powder, that's a no. My girlfriend gave me this CC Cream by Mary Kay, SPF 15. It's a dark color, so I can use this when I get a tan. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna throw that away. Oh, I had this. Girl, is this it by Danessa? I don't even know if she still make this. Illuminating Veil. Girl, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that because I could probably get some money for that. Shadow Base by P. Louise. That's a yes. Another Pro Girl concealer. Yes. Morphe concealer, no. Fit Me Dewy 355 foundation. That's a yes. We're gonna keep that. Now, this Bobbi Brown. Oh, this is cute. Back in the day, warm cocoa. It looks good, y'all. I could keep that. Somebody will like that. And they don't even make this Black Radiance bronzer I used to love, but that's a no. It's another Mary Kay. I'm gonna keep that because that has SPF. Liquid blush. I'm only keeping this, y'all, by Giorgio Armani because it's the right now. It's the craze. Why throw it away? Why? I'm gonna keep my money and I'm gonna use that. That's still good. This Morphe lip, no. Laura Mercier. Oh, I remember these. Number 5. This Candlelight Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. This was a goodie. Let's see if somebody bought that. What else? Ooh, I'm not even gonna open this. This is by Becca. That broke all up, though it was gorgeous. This was an Armani blush that broke up. That's gone. Oh, that broke too. Oh, how was I holding on to broke stuff? Now that's crazy. It's gotta go. Laura Mercier foundation powder. Sephora, yeah, that's gone. What's this? This is a liquid eyeshadow by Armani. And that's gone. I did it. It's empty. Okay. All right, now moving on to these drawers. We're coming down to the wire. These are all the loose powders that I had in my drawer. I'm going to be definitely giving away all of these old Laura Mercier powders. They're definitely going bye-bye. I'm definitely keeping these YSL loose powders because why? They don't make them anymore. And they are amazing. I love them. I'm going to also keep Danessa Myricks. Yes. I'm going to throw away this black opal, y'all. Just the color is just off. It's just, I don't know, maybe not. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that. This Neutral Matte, I'm gonna keep that one too. That's by AJ Crimson. This LA Girl Pro Powder, that's a no. This Inglot Powder, that's a no. Makeup Forever Pressed Powder. I'm gonna keep it, maybe somebody wants that. These are some beautiful powders by La Mer. La Mer is a skincare line, but creme de la mer. But these powders, I'm gonna keep. This Mally Pressed Powder, that's a no. This Laura Mercier Universal Powder, that's a no. This Krolin Translucent Powder, I'm gonna say no, y'all. What I am gonna keep is this RCMA. Y'all know I always talk about this. I'm gonna keep that. So that's staying. Now, on to some other color loose powders. Pretty, but I'm gonna have to say no. Pink, some shimmer, some yellow. Because guess what? They make a mess. And I'm not playing with colors like that anymore at home. So these are a no. Now these right here, these I'll keep. Because they're all organized and I like them. I just like to look at it. I just like to look at it. These are all my shimmer, glitter. Those are all gonna go, but look at all of these. For sure, these cream ones are gone by NYX. Anything that's cream, it's gone. I already know except for this one, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna keep this one because it's burgundy. Y'all know that's the color. That's the berry. Y'all know that's the color right now. So I'm gonna keep that. What else can I give away or throw away? Ooh, what is this lemon head glitter? Yes, this is gone. I'm gonna keep this MAC. I can keep, y'all. And I keep these for my little prom girls. They be liking all that little glitter stuff. And then my glitter glue. Oh, this I can throw away. And this black Danessa Myrix. I'm gonna keep that because it's Danessa. We're good here. That goes back here, and this goes here. That's that. Moving on to my blush and bronzer drawer. Definitely keeping this. Black Radiance, medium to light. Yes, that's a yes. This Yolando, you guys have seen me use this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, the Saharian Blush Volume 2. Yes, Julia's Place. Oh, this is lips and cheek for sure. Crolin, yes. What else? This, yes, can go bye-bye. Ruby Kisses blusher, goodbye. Bobbi Brown blusher, yep, that can. Inglot loose powder blush can go. Both of these CoverGirls, bye. Inlight, oh, see, I can't throw nothing away with Danessa. I don't know. I'm just realizing I have a thing. Urban Decay blush. Bye. This, y'all, is still in the box. How about that's going in the bag to give to somebody? Giorgio Armani. What is this? That's pretty. It's a highlighter, but somebody might want that. These. My Laura Mercier, so pretty. I'm keeping them. Yes. This NARS bronzer duo highlighter. Yes. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't put this stuff in the wrong bag. This not the one I'm gonna give away, girl. I'm so sorry, girl. Not that. What else I throw in here by mistake? I think that's it. I think that's it. This Bobbi Brown. No. Or wait, let me think. I have something that I'm gonna hold on to that because I may need that. Armani Fluid Sheer Liquid Blush, that's a yes, keeping that. Natasha Denona, the blackest shadow at that time on the market. But I remember keeping this. There was an issue. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep that. What is this? Who is this? Inglot and eyeshadow base. Yeah, Giorgio Armani Pink Blush. Yes, I'm gonna keep it. Laura Mercier. This is a Laura Mercier Body Bronzer. Yes. Love these. And child, this Fix Plus by MAC. I got a drop. I'm holding on to this. And the way I'm holding on to this, I guess I'm gonna keep holding on. We've got 3 more drawers and we'll be done. Let's just establish one thing here. All of this, by Juvia's Place, it stays. Just know that. I don't even have to show you. We don't have to talk about it. It stays. Now, let's move on to the little ones. This MAC one, that's a yes. We're gonna keep that because that's great for travel. This one, I don't know why I bought it. I guess there was some colors in it that I liked, but the quality wasn't quite the best. And I wonder, should I keep this to give to someone or should I just throw it away? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the comments. And for right now, I'm gonna keep it to give to someone. This, y'all, Minted. I love Minted, but I'm gonna keep it. This Marc Jacobs one, I gotta work too hard with Marc Jacobs eyeshadows. So I'm gonna give this to somebody. It's still good. I'm just gonna give it to somebody. This, that's going Laura Mercier. This Gingerbread by Too Faced. I'll keep it. What else? Let's start with Morphe. This Morphe all brown palette. That's gorgeous. 35R. I'm gonna keep that. Morphe 35P all plums. You can't have enough plums. Fall is coming back, so you might as well keep that. And then Morphe 35 Neutral, and they're all matte. Y'all know I love mattes. These are warm and cool colors. I need to start using this every day. That's a yes. This Makeup by Yolanda, y'all, I love it. I really do. It's a yes, I'm keeping it. And Jaclyn Hill, this is my bridal palette. I use on all my brides. It's perfect, yes. And then this right here by Morphe 39A. Ooh, I love it. love. I'm gonna definitely keep this. I tell you, I love this palette. Marc Jacobs. These were great because they were small, convenient, easy for travel. I don't know. Color combos were good too. They put the right kind of colors together now. They really did. Yes. These liquid, I don't know why they're in the drawer with the blush, with the shadow. Well, because it's for the eyes. I bought these JD Glow Cosmetics. Oh, they still work? I didn't think they still worked. Hold on, let me see. They do still work. The question is, am I really gonna use? How about I ain't never used them day one? When I just saw them, I thought they were cute. Sorry about this big band-aid, but you know what? Let me give it to the young girl. Let me give it to the young people. I don't know right now. I ain't wearing this at 55. Girl, bye. No. What else? That's it for blush, y'all. We're moving on, almost done. On to concealers, contour creams. Laura Mercier, no. I'm keeping all of my Julia places. Concealer. Yeah, we keeping all these founded. That is a yes for sure. These Won't Stop Baby. These things don't move, but when I tell you, if you got just a baby wrinkle, it's gonna show up with these. So this is a no. That's a no. And I bought every color because the colors were nice. They weren't moving, but they ain't for nobody who makeup I'm doing. This Morphe, that's a no. That's so drying. Bobbi Brown, what we got here? What is this? This is a foundation stick. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna put this, ooh, wait a minute. Yep, I see something. This is a no. We're gonna go no with both of these. This Laura Mercier, we're gonna come back to that one. These, girl, the thing just broke. The thing just, ooh, look how creamy. Now, maybe I can glue it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this one, how come I haven't been using this? Perfect Face. Girl, this color is great. I'm keeping that. Sephora concealers, I'll keep that. Morphe is no. YSL Touche Eclat, they're great. You don't use them, they smell. So you gotta say bye-bye. We gotta say bye. Trish McAvoy corrector, no. This YSL Touche Eclat Glow Shot. We're keeping that because I know how to use that. These correctors by Giorgio Armani, I will keep this. No, we're not doing it. Just let it go, Darlene. Cream Shadow, Laura Mercier, no. Won't Stop, no. This Mary Kay concealer, that's creamy. That's creamy. I'm gonna have to keep that in rotation. And these are just old LA Pro. I'm not using them. They never came out this box. So that's that. And then some old lip colors. How about lip colors, lip glosses? All of these are a no. Ooh, listen. I don't even have room in here anymore. You know what? I think I'm throwing this stuff out, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna give this to anybody because it's old. I wouldn't, if I don't want to use it on nobody, then why would I? This was a shimmery lipstick. That was really, well, I could probably play it around with that. Let me hold on to that. So that's that. And then all of these were glows that I would use on people's face. Wait, I thought I had a third one. But anyway, how about I'm gonna start using on the body? Summer coming and ooh, we want the body to glow. So we're gonna hold on to that. This, some Starlight glitter on the hair. I don't know what I was into when I got this Illuminating Veil by Danessa. And then I have a bag full of shadows. Now this thing is getting too full. So now I'm about to use this and throw a bunch of stuff away in there. And that, ooh, see, we can't do nothing with that. These are some, old lashes by Laura Mercier. LA Girl, no. Kiss, I thought I wanted it. Now some of these, I ain't gonna lie. I've got a bunch of these. Who is this by? NARS. I got a bunch of NARS, y'all. I don't know. Oh, no. If the compact is broke, then it's a definite no. Here we go. I think a bunch of these. Ooh, how pretty is that one though? Let's see. That's another pretty perp. Oh, compact broke. Compact broke. Another NARS. That one is cute, but I got tons of those that's like that already. Tons already. Bye, Bobby Brown. No, we're not doing you. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. I don't know. So that's all the NARS. All the rest of these, no, Laura Mercier. What is this? Look at this pretty green shadow by Armani. I'm gonna put this in the bag that somebody may want that to go with that other green eyeliner. And then I have all these pressed shadows from Armani that, you know what? I'm gonna put them also in the bag. These are ones that they really are. It's just that I'm not using them. I don't particularly want to use individual shadows anymore. It's just too many little things to keep up with. No, that's a no. So I'm going to give all these little individual shadows away. And then if they want them, they can, of course, keep them, but it's a no for me. That feels great. And then what else do I have? I have another illuminator by Danessa. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Eye makeup remover, we can always use that, and that's good. All right now, so we are moving on, y'all, to foundation, and we're almost done with this declutter of makeup. So, woo, child, all of these tinted moisturizers, Laura Mercier, they're all going. You know why? Because they have an SPF in it, and they're expired. So goodbye, though they are great colors. LA Girl, Pro Prep High Definition. Girl, I don't know. I don't even remember buying. Lord. Oh, no. You see how? Ooh, no. That's a no. It's so gritty. It's all breaking up, child. I can't do nothing with that. AJ Crimson. Foundation, concealer, in one compact. Yes, I'm keeping it. Ooh. Love these. Love, almost done with them, but love them. I completely forgot about them. Great for contour. Keeping that. Kiehl's lip balm that goes in my little drawer right here. And now let's get into these foundations. So I've got Super Stay. And Super Stay. Guess what? I'm keeping all of these because they are great foundations. Let me just check. No SPF in them, and these are for my kids, so I'm keeping these. I created this, so definitely keeping that. These are my favorite custom foundation sticks that actually came from this bag of Black Opal stick foundation. So I'm keeping this, definitely keeping that. Old Guerlain foundation. You know what? Let me put this in here because these are the ones I'm keeping. I don't know about that Guerlain, y'all. This NY, ooh, y'all see that? The white, yep, that's going. That's NYX, that's going bye-bye. This Bobbi Brown, I remember I bought this specifically for a client. So anything that has an SPF has got to go. Do you see how that has broken up? You see the white? That's going. This Fluid Sheer by Armani, I don't know what. It's not right. Let me let that go. This is another Armani breaking up. It's white. This, I don't know. Oh, Lord. It's got an SPF in it too, y'all. But you know what? I'm going to have to order more. I'm going to just have to order more because I remember that I really liked this foundation. Let me just put that to the side for a minute. But I'm going to keep all of my Luminous Silk. Ooh, nope. This one has an SPF of 20. That's got to go bye-bye. I'm going to keep that Luminous Silk. That one. I'm keeping all of these Armani foundations. Yep. Keeping all of the Armani ones. This is a Fluid Sheer, like a gold by Armani. I'm keeping that. I'm on the fence about this Bobbi. But I'm going to let it go because it has SPF in it. I'm going to let this one go too, y'all. Man, this was a hard one because I really liked it. Foundation Satin Finish. But it's got an SPF, so it's got to go, boo. And this Guerlain, oh, that's got to go too because it has SPF. So everything with SPF, that just made it all real simple. Oh my God. I think I am done. Oh, wait. I have these NARS. Ooh, that's gotta go. And this one's gotta go. All right then. So let's wrap all this up. Wow, you guys, I cannot believe this is all the makeup that I am actually getting rid of. It feels so good, to be honest. Girl, Have you ever started a project and wish you had not started? That is exactly how I felt. Woo! That was something. But honestly, it feels good. It feels just like how I felt when I cleaned out my closet. When I got rid of all the stuff I wasn't wearing, stuff that was too big, too small, too old, too ugly, all of it. That's how I feel right now. And I feel like I can make room for more, right? They say, give and you shall receive. So I am so happy that I have cleared out all of this old makeup because you guys, it builds up bacteria and you just really want to keep what you love and what you use. You saw at the beginning of the video how that's all the stuff that I use, all this other stuff. And then I have my makeup bag that I use for clients that I didn't show you what was inside, but that's everything I use on clients. All that other stuff, girl, it was just collecting dust. It was just, I was not going back in there using it. So you know what? I feel real good. I have mental clarity now. I'm more happy. I'm telling you, you will be more happy if you clean out your makeup. Now, I created this little list for y'all because I know some of y'all are in the same predicament I was in. So this is a chart that I have created for you. It's a free download. Go ahead and look in the description. Grab this so you will know what you need to throw out. What is too old for you to keep? Do not use it. And like at first I thought I was going to be giving most of that away, but no. If you're not going to use it, if it's expired, you're going to throw it out. So grab this chart so that you know. And yeah, let's make room for more, y'all. A few of the things that I kept that was okay, I'm going to use it in a giveaway. So I'll be sure to let you know about that whenever it comes up again. This was amazing. I'm so happy to share it with you. These are my final results. How good does my drawers look? I'm like, I even had really an extra drawer. So I was able to spread out and just make it look even neater, which I absolutely love. So thank you so much for joining me on this video today of decluttering my makeup and throwing away what I don't need. And I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, before you go, girl, if this is your first time, hey, if I didn't say hi before, but if you like this content, if you're vibing with me, go ahead and hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload videos, which is usually on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I've had a ball. Thank you as always for those who've been with me from day one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.